Hello, everyone, and welcome to the HappyFox webinar series, where we do deep dives on the topics that are of interest to our users and potential users. Here at HappyFox, we really like doing a lot of work for you and with you. So we like doing these deep dives to talk about what's important to you and your teams. Today, we're going to talk about one of my favorite things that we're looking forward to, not only now, but in the new year, which is how we can integrate with Microsoft Teams with your HappyFox help desk so we can really help you enhance your customer support experience. Now, there's a few house cleaning items that I'd like to go over before we actually get started on this today. There will be, everyone's muted by default, so you get to listen to me. But don't you worry, there is a place at the bottom of the webinar window with a Q&A feature where we would absolutely love to have your questions. We're going to answer them all at the end of the presentation here today. If any of you have done demos with us, you know that we love questions, so by all means, fire them up and fire them over to us. Also, we're going to be launching a poll during this particular demonstration today. We would love to have everybody participate in that. It's going to be two simple questions, but it's about looking to the future. So we would really be interested to know what you think. So without further ado, my name is Glenn Harper, and I'm very happy to say that I've been with HappyFox for 3 years by now, and I was actually an end user of HappyFox as a customer before I ever joined this team. So I've been where a lot of you are at the webinar here today. I've been on your side of this, and I can tell you that we do great work here. It's a wonderful team, and today I will be joined by my good friend and our senior sales engineer, Freddie Garcia. So he and I are actually going to double team on the demo portion of this today. I'm going to kick off the demo portion of HappyFox and Microsoft Teams by pretending to be an end user, much like yourselves. And then I'm going to kick things over to Freddie, who's going to pick it up as a HappyFox help desk agent, but all inside the Teams environment. So it's going to be really good today. So the agenda, everything that we're going to be covering today, the rise of business communication platforms in 2020. We're going to cover some of the feature highlights that HappyFox has to offer for this integration. We're going to talk about how easy it is to set it up and get it going. Freddie's and I are going to do a live demo of everything. And then we're going to have a full Q&A where we'll go over everything that you send in during the presentation. So 2020, what a year it's been, right? But everybody knows that. It's absolutely changed the paradigm of how we all work. Not only the businesses, the way we serve our customers, but the way we work internally as teams. And so that's kind of where this goes. Companies are increasingly adopting work from home policies. In fact, there's some high-tech companies out there that are never going to go back to an in-office policy. And that's understandable given the way things are and the way that platforms have risen up to this challenge to help give people a place where they can all come in to collaborate and work in an environment, yet they don't need to be together in order to do it. So once COVID hit, let's face it, there was urgent needs for all-in-one platforms for collaboration. Slack was one part of the equation, but another part has been Microsoft Teams. And we personally here at HappyFox have seen the rise of Teams. It's just been huge. I personally run a lot of help desk demos for our services, so I know just how many people are demanding that this be a part of whatever solution it is that they use going forward. In fact, I believe every other demo that I do involves a customer who is either already on Teams and looking to learn about what they can do to get more out of that type of a scenario, or they're considering moving to Teams as an organization in 2021, and they want to know how we integrate with that and what we can help them do to be more productive. Well, considering that they 3x the user base just in 6 months this year, it's going to keep going forward in 2021, everyone. So I'm happy to say that we're fully ready to take advantage of the situation and help you do more inside the platform. Because one of the best things about this that we're going to be able to do for you is eliminate context switching, okay? Instead of 15 or 20 apps that are open, your team's going to be primarily focused inside of Microsoft Teams. Well, we designed a HappyFox integration that's going to keep you on point to where you're going to be able to stay in a Teams environment and do most of everything that you would need to do in HappyFox anyways. So you'll never miss out on those important ticket updates. You'll be able to get in touch with subject matter experts quickly inside of the channel so that you can get help from the right person at the right time, which means, of course, you're going to be able to respond to all of your stakeholders, not just your customers, but your internal users as well. You're going to have lower response times, and you're going to have better ticket resolution times because you're already going to be able to do most of the work you need to do for help desk ticketing inside the Teams environment that you're already working in. So When I started out here a few years ago, we were basically helping everybody overcome the concept of a shared inbox, which was okay, people have inboxes they need to get out of and have a more advanced and efficient way in order to manage their help desk processes. Well, that's where things were. Okay, standalone notifications, things like that coming in. Well, now everybody's moving to these platforms, Teams, Slack. Okay, so everybody can be more productive and more importantly, stay on point because you don't have to flip around to a bunch of different things to go do a bunch of different work. It's all inside of one basic platform. So with HappyFox, we designed it so that the HappyFox help desk agents can also be involved in Microsoft Teams so they can collaborate and resolve the issues that your customers or internal stakeholders are having in real time, which is going to help you support all of your users better, and everybody's going to get a better experience out of this entire process. So this is a list of the things that we can do today, and we're going to cover all of this, not only in a live demo, but I'm going to go through these one by one right here, because there's a lot that you can do with Help Desk and Microsoft Teams. But more importantly, here at HappyFox, we know how important Teams is going to be going forward. It's an evolving platform. Things are going to be continually added to it and improved on it over time. So we're going to continue to improve everything that's available. So this is where we are today, but this is by no means where it's going to end up. Whatever Teams allows us to do, we're going to build in better things as far as things go in the future. But what can we do today? Well, if any of you are already HappyFox users, then I hope you've taken advantage of our awesome ability to host your FAQs and build out a support center with HappyFox, because then you've already got a knowledge base of content there. Okay. And if so, then that's very easy to do. If you've already got one of those pages set up, a support portal, you don't have to do anything extra to help people get involved with it from Teams, because you can tie all of those knowledge base articles directly to the HappyFox integration. So you'll be able to, people can search through knowledge base articles directly from within Teams, keeping them on point, not having to leave the Teams environment, even though I know you've probably spent a lot of time and effort building out an awesome support center, just like I told you to on the demos. But now people don't even have to leave to go there. So we're going to help them stay on point this way. It's really going to matter. And in the event that they do not find the answer in the FAQs that you've built out, well, there's an easy way to just click on the create ticket right from that very page, and they can create a HappyFox ticket directly in Teams that you can pick the category it goes to, describe the issue you're facing, and get it directly into the Teams environment over to the help desk agents. Again, you still haven't left the Microsoft Teams environment to do all these things you normally have to do to go to different areas in order to make it happen. So the help desk agent picks it up on the back end, and they see a Teams notification just like this as well, where they can see what the issue is. They can reply to it right away. They can start adding private notes to document what they're doing to resolve it. They'll be able to change ticket properties, and they'll all be able to do this from within the team. So even though HappyFox Help Desk itself is great and awesome, and we all know that, but the truth is we haven't even gone there yet. Everything is still within the Teams integration that we've been able to provide. Now, you can also build in the notifications about things that pop up inside of Teams to let you know when things have happened, because that's one of the best features about HappyFox, the ability to automate things, the ability to get notifications. We have awesome Android and iOS apps, and you can get notifications there, but you can make those happen in Teams as well. So you'll be notified of anything instantly when they happen. And that's exactly what we're showing here. It pops up inside the Teams environment, letting you know when a particular notification has arrived that's relevant to you and what you're trying to accomplish. But my favorite thing is the smart rules inside of HappyFox, because it's so easy. You build everything out with wizards. Well, you can also post to Teams directly from within that same environment. You'll simply select that as choosing as the action that you want to do, set the conditions under which you want it to happen, and bang. Then even if somebody sends in something like from an email or through a support portal, not as, outside of Teams, but it ticks the conditions, it can notify you in a Teams environment, again, making it to where you don't have to leave that environment to start working on tickets, no matter how they come in. And that's one of the biggest values that we're going to be able to provide there. So, do you have to hire a contractor to come in and do a lot of complicated integration work? Well, I'm happy to say the answer is no. If you've used HappyFox integrations in the past, then you do know that we walk you through the entire process directly in our apps area inside of HappyFox, and we'll always provide you detailed instructions. So all you're going to need to do is go into that Teams marketplace and find that cute little orange fox that you know and love, the logo that everybody likes. Find that in the marketplace and add that HappyFox app to the desired team that you want notifying inside the system. Then you'll sign into HappyFox. and you'll go to the apps area and you'll find the Teams integration and you'll authorize your account with it. And then that's where you'll start mapping the different ticket activities to Teams channels for notifications. And then you can either go back and reconfigure existing smart rules to update there, or build out new smart rules that are going to help you get more things done inside of the Teams environment. And of course, there's full detailed setup instructions that we have available. You can see the link right there. And you can also reach out to us if you have any questions on these integrations. Our support team and our sales engineering is there to help, and we're there to help you get up and running with this stuff. So without further ado, let's check this out and get into it live, okay? As you know, if any of you have done demos with HappyFox, you know we like to do things for real and live here. So I'm actually going to kick off this process by going into HappyFox and picturing this as an end user of the system or somebody that needs to get something out of it. So one of the steps that I would take first is if I have an issue, something that I need to get done, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to try to do some self-service and search for things myself. So I'm going to go in there and ask HappyFox how I need to configure the Acme app or something like that. So maybe there's a particular integration or something or something that I want to do that already exists out there in the HappyFox help desk environment. All right, or that's in the that you've made note of in your knowledge base or something along those lines. Well, as I said, yeah, you can send people to those pages that you've already built, and I'm sure they look awesome, but look at that. It just pops up right here. I searched directly inside the Teams environment of all the relevant articles and everything that's popped up that's related to my question. Didn't have to leave Teams at all in order to do that. So I can check these out and see if they answer my questions. And if they do, great. You know what? You just diverted the ticket right there. So that's one more satisfied user who's able to get up and get going with what they're supposed to be doing right there. But as we all know, not everybody reads the FAQs. So what we want to do here is create a new ticket right here and get something into HappyFox so that we can actually get a technician or a help desk agent working on that. So then I'm going to go and select something here. I need some advanced support option from the Acme demo app question. And this is for the webinar demo. So I'm going to send this in as an actual ticket, and then I'm going to kick it back over to my colleague, Freddie Garcia, who's going to pick it up right here. He's going to take over the screen sharing option of this, and then he's going to be picking this ticket up on the backside and answering it as if he were an agent. Freddie, it's all you, my friend.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Glenn. So hi, everyone. My name is Freddie. I'm the senior sales engineer, as Glenn had mentioned. So I'm going to be the agent, or I'm going to be acting as the agent today, showing you guys really how we are able to triage all of these different channels or the tickets that are being created specifically to one channel. You'll notice we have a hidden channel here, and as an agent, I'm going to go and take a look at the new ticket that Glenn created. One of the things you'll notice is we have the notification that the new ticket has been created. This is regarding the Acme demo app question here. Directly from the Teams, you'll notice that we can make changes to the properties. We can make add private notes, as well as add replies directly from the Teams integration. We're going to add a quick reply. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and switch over real quick to our screen where we're going to have our HappyFox help desk, where we're going to have the ticket already created. So one of the things you'll notice is if we go ahead and open up the ticket's been created. The response is being processed through, so you'll notice the response will come through momentarily. Now, directly from here, the responses, so how can I help as an agent? We'd be able to send this over to Glenn. Glenn can then respond back, and we can have these responses triage directly back into the ticket within the Teams integration. This makes it a seamless transition between the communication back and forth directly within Teams. Now, another neat thing with Teams, as well as Glenn mentioned, we have smart rules. So here we could take a look at a smart rule that we have created. This particular smart rule would be anytime, let's say that we need to escalate if a high priority ticket comes through, the status is new and it's unresponded for 1 hour, we want to make sure that we escalate this over to the Teams. So if we go back to our tickets, we have a ticket that's currently available. This is regarding a bug. So we're going to go ahead and move this into high priority. And what you'll notice if I go ahead and switch over back to our Teams is that in a second, we'll receive this into the required urgent attention. So we're going to go ahead and click and we have a new notification. There's been a ticket that's reported with the bug. This is the ticket that you saw before. And once again, we received a notification directly maybe to an escalated team or a particular team that you want to handle, a group of agents that you want to handle these escalated situations. So here we can also make changes to the properties, add private notes, and even add replies directly from Teams. So we make a very smooth transition between help desk and Teams. So I'll go ahead and switch it back to Glenn.
Okay, and you know what, that actually goes into a good way to start concluding this here today is that the fact that Microsoft Teams is an evolving platform. Microsoft is going to keep on, this is going to be their focus, everyone. They are going to be 100% focused on getting everybody on Teams that they possibly can. And they're already doing it now, and this is not going to stop in 2021. So we're acutely aware of this focus. We're going to be developing the HappyFox platform to integrate as much as possible within Teams. So whatever we can't do today, absolutely, we're going to be able to, if they allow us to do certain things, we're going to be building that in as a part of the integration. So definitely send feedback to us here at HappyFox if there's something that you want to see that isn't in there. If it's something that we can work on and configure, then we're going to reach back out to you. If it's something we need to build in, we'll definitely put that on the roadmap. There's lots of things on this roadmap already as well. So basically at this point, that's what we're going to wrap it up. So thank you very much for being a part of the HappyFox webinar series. Again, we do have one more on December the 17th, and I'll be hosting it as well, wrapping up everything we've done in 2020. Thank you all very much for your time here today. And if you're already a customer, we thank you very much. We appreciate all of your business. If you're considering coming on board, hey, give us a shot. We do good stuff here. This is Glenn Harper from HappyFox signing off. Have a great day, everyone.